Okay, this is practice 4. First of all, we've got 100 students. Okay, so we can think of that as a percentage. So 100%. 100 students is 100%. Okay. Year 10 students wrote down the average number of hours they spend exercising each day. Okay, so that kind of means 12%, 12 is 12%, 41 is 41%, because this is all out of 100, etc. Okay, the first question is select the graph type that's most suitable. Because this is just going up by ones each time and things like that, it's definitely not a scatter graph, because for that. Definitely not a pie graph. The best one for it is a bar graph. We could put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 along the bottom, and then how far up it goes. Okay, now we're looking at what place a tick beside any true statements. So it's saying over 90% did at least 1 hour. When we talk about at least, we include it. So you can either add up all of those ones there, but because I know it all adds up to 100, if I take 12 away from 100, that makes it 88. Is that over 90? No, it's not. So we can't say that one. Said at least half the students, I'll just take that out now, did less than 2 hours. So when we talk about less than, we're talking about not including it, the 2. So we add 41 and 12 together. 41 and 12 is 53. Yes, that's true. At least half the students did less than 2 hours a day. Okay. A quarter of the students did more than 2 hours a day. So we're talking about more than, so we don't include the 2. So if we add 12 plus 9 plus 3, that's 24. Is that a quarter? No, it's not. A quarter is 25%, so we can't that one. And 10% did at least 3 hours a day. So we include the 3. We also know that that's 24, so that's incorrect as well. So it's just the second one that is correct. Right, Rochelle is tiling her kitchen with this design. So this is 2 tiles. Okay, and what single transformation has she used to think? Are there any mirror lines in it? Does this one mirror to get that one? No, it doesn't. So it's not reflection. Translation is just a shift across, and so it's not translation. Enlargement is getting bigger. No, it hasn't. But you can see that this is kind of flipped on its end to get that one there, so it is a rotation. Okay, so 2 tiles arranged like this are 15 centimetres long. So this is 2 tiles, remember? So for 15 centimetres. So how many tiles would you need to complete a 1.8 metres? So let's change that to centimetres first by multiplying by 100. Now let's work out how many times 15 centimetres goes into that. And that's 12. Okay, but remember within that 15 centimetres there are two tiles, so we're going to times it by 2 to get 24. So the answer is 24 tiles. Okay, the perimeter of one tile. Okay, this is not 15. We know that this plus this, that plus that equals 10. We know that that side equals 10. Because this is all symmetrical and things like that, that means that these here must be 5. Okay, so that means that's 5, and that must be 10 then. So if we add them all together, all the sides together, we get 40 centimetres. 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 here as well. Okay, so that makes 40 centimetres. Right, the Smith family went on holiday. At the end of their trip, the odometer, i.e. how far it has travelled, read like this. On the trip, they travelled 427. What was it on the start of the trip? Now think about, do I want my answer being smaller or bigger? We want it being smaller because it must have been less to start off with. So we go 64835 minus the 427. And that's going to be 064408. Right, the family left home at 8:41 in the morning and didn't reach their destination till 4:53 p.m. How long were they travelling for? Okay, so the best way to do this is going right. Do a number line. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the number of hours is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold on a minute. We'll start at 9 o'clock. Okay, because we started at 8:41, and then we'll add those minutes on later. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 hours from 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Plus they arrived at 53. So we add on another 53 minutes. Plus we've got to add on the time to bring it up to 9 o'clock at the start. So 41 plus 19 brings it up to 9 o'clock. So if we add 19 to that, we get 72 minutes. Now remember, 72 minutes is going to be 1 hour and 12 minutes because there are 60 minutes in an hour. Remember, we counted 7 hours for that bit, so we're adding another hour and 12 minutes, so it must be 8 hours and 12 minutes. Okay, whatever way works for you. The school canteen has made up 5 litres of hot chocolate drink. Each cup they sell contains 250 mils. Okay, so we're going to have to change it to either millilitres or litres. I think it's easier to change the litres to millilitres by making it 5,000, by timesing by 1,000. And we want to know how many times that goes into it, so that means we divide it. So we know that how many cups we can get out of it. So we've got 5,000 divided by 250 is 20 cups. So a few different ways of doing that, okay? If they sell 7 cups, that means they've got 13 cups left. And if they each contain 250 millilitres, we can times that together to work out how much we've got. And that's 3250 millilitres. Okay, which is this one here, 3250 millilitres. Yeah, it is not that because it would actually be 3.25 litres, not 0.325. So it's 3,250 millilitres. Hot chocolate is made by mixing hot chocolate powder with boiling water. This is the label on the back of the hot chocolate drink. How many calories does the container hold? So we've got 6 servings per container. So the amount of servings is amount per serving is 250. And we've got 6 servings. So it's 250 times 6, which is 1,500 calories. You just need to read question carefully. Okay, how many grams of fat? So one serving is 14%. Okay, so 14%, which is 12 grams. Okay, because it asked how many grams of fat, not what percentage. So we need the grams. So that's in one serving. So to find it for 2, we just times it by 2, and it's 24 grams.